Only on 5 tonight, our tank of gas getaway this week takes us to Crater Lake National Park.
Can't go wrong there. As NBC2's Lyle Aarons shows us, Crater Lake may be a familiar destination to many of us, but there are a few corners of the park you may still need to visit.
Crater Lake National Park is arguably Oregon's premier visitor destination.
It's estimated that about 500,000 visitors visit Crater Lake National Park each year. It's also estimated that about 90% of them don't travel much farther beyond the Rim Village.
Crater Lake's average visitor sees it through a windshield, and they stay probably just under 3 hours.
Rim Village provides a first view of the lake for many.
It's like what I read about when people came up here and they were talking about all kinds of stuff, and when they saw it, everyone stopped talking.
The Castle Crest Wildflower Garden is located just across from park headquarters.
It's less than half a mile, and you're walking through lush gardens, butterflies. I've seen many deer back there.
There are also plenty of trails for more adventurous hikers.
One of my favorite hikes in the park is to Garfield Peak, which is just behind the lodge. You get a spectacular view of the lake and of the lodge.
The Pinnacles Road is another often overlooked corner of the park.
It was hard for me to understand how they were formed. It just looks like nothing else in the park.
The Rim Drive is just as beautiful by bicycle as it is by car.
Well, it's a great ride. I rode a lot of the national park rides, and it's probably one of the best.
Our tank of gas getaway has only scratched the surface. We didn't even mention Cleetwood Cove.
Well, I think a lot of visitors don't realize that you can fish here, and there's some huge trout down there.
We also didn't mention the Lady of the Woods and many other beautiful corners of the park.
Beautiful old-growth forests, wildlife, flowers, scenery, geology.
And all of that beauty is only a tank full of gas away.
So it's something that you shouldn't pass up when it's less than an hour or just slightly over an hour from your front door.
And that does it for this week's Tank of Gas Getaway.